I never claimed I was perfect. The lifestyle I live is unpredictable. The ones close to you be the one that snitch you. You let them close to you and they gon' steal from you. But they got their hand down and they did shit to you. How you mad at me and you owe me money, nigga? That's crazy. Then you try to duck me, man. Who raised these niggas? Can't believe I ate off the same plate as niggas. Smiling in my face, but deep down you hate me, nigga. Man, I went against my mom when she didn't want you at my house. Yeah, your ass a place to sleep when your mom was down and out. What kind of nigga steal from his mama when she passed out? I shoulda knew you was a bitch when you cussed your mama out. Keep both eyes open when I ride. When I'm riding, lifestyle's a little wild, but that's alright. I'm living wild. Baby, I know I'm fucked up, I ain't gon' lie. I ain't gon' lie to you. Even if I'm wrong or right, you on my side? By my side. You can't handle the truth, that's why I lie. That's why I lie. If it get a little wild, it's right here on my side. It's right here. I got chronic trust issues, I can't lie. Fucked up. Baby, even if I'm wrong or right, be by my side. Ride or die. I put in work, how dare you say I don't put in no effort. Doing bad on my own, you ain't helping me do better. What you built for me, feelings ever paid the bills? Never. Would I be wrong or right if I tell you we shouldn't be together? Wrong or right, you get mad when you wrong, right? Last nigga that you had, did you wrong, right? I know I'm wrong, but I'm trying to make my wrongs right. Either with or without you, I'ma be alright. I've been going through some shit, but I'ma be alright. Yeah, they never ask me how I'm doing, but I'll be alright. Keep both eyes open when I ride. When I'm riding, lifestyle's a little wild, but that's alright. Baby, I know I'm fucked up, I ain't gon' lie. I ain't gon' lie to you. Even if I'm wrong or right, you on my side. By my side. You can't handle the truth, that's why I lie. That's why I lie. If it get a little wild, it's right here on my side. It's right here. I got chronic trust issues, I can't lie. Fucked up. Baby, even if I'm wrong.
Check. What up? Let's get in the building. What up? Salute everybody in the building. We got to do what we got to do. No excuses, right? We've been getting it in. We've been having it our way out here. You dig? That's what they don't want. That's what they don't want, man. We got to give Bud Crawford his flowers, you know, the APBT community. Good article came in. Bud Crawford with the Mayday lineage on the dog. Although I think that's just Chico's dog, honestly. I don't think Bud Crawford owns it. Maybe he does. The good thing is that for some of you that never saw a bulldog, you saw one that night when you saw Crawford. You know. Oh yeah, he definitely. Hey, Hannibal and Awesome Mayday, they resemble each other a lot. In my opinion, they resemble each other a lot. A lot of the same dogs in the pedigree. You know, when Bud, when he's ready to get a dog, Cracking Kennels, I mean, it's got to be the only place he could go. I mean, his guy been hating on Buck City forever. Like, it's only fair. It's only fair. It is only fair, y'all. You dig? Top of the morning, everybody. Janae Johnson, salute. Jesse Adams, musician. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Here go. You know, somebody's coming to see me. Give me a second.
Beats by the bird.
Get it in. Get it in. Salute everybody in the building. I was taking a look at that awesome Mayday. I think I did a pedigree breakdown on him. He's a nice looking dog, man. Despite of all the controversial remarks and everything from one camp to another, you know, he does have a direct offspring of the Mayday Blondie lineage in his pedigree. He does have a direct daughter of Damien in his pedigree, right? Like everybody always talk about Chico Lopez, Damien, you know, all this. And we go back and we look at like basically Damien's whole history, 3 pages. He's got a lot of dogs in there, but most of the dogs under Damien's lineage, if I'm not mistaken, I can go through and double check. Most of these breedings, well, I can't say most. I'm not going to say most. A shitload of them. A shitload. Let me see. I got to see when did they do that Damien Lady dog breeding? That'll tell me a whole lot. Because a lot of these breedings were done already. Damien, I believe he got sold around 5 or 6 years old. But, at least, I mean, the dog is bred great. I don't have anything to say about the lineage. Some people will say, oh, they got the only Mayday dogs in the world and all, everything what I hear on YouTube. But then I got to remember, like, okay, this is just YouTube. You might be talking to somebody in a whole nother country that doesn't know shit and they never seen a dogman on YouTube before. If they see you, then they're going to be like, okay, this guy's the truth. All right. I mean, that's just human nature. It's like, oh man, he got the only Mayday dogs. Then you look it up and, you see how illustrious Mayday's arsenal is, right? So awesome Mayday. He wouldn't be. Let me see. So Hannibal, you're going to have your Michael Myers. And you're going to have Lynch. You have Damien. So yeah, they're about Hannibal and Awesome Mayday. They have Damien in the same pocket. Great grandfather. And then he would have Macho. He's a grandson of Macho. And that was a Mayday Blondie dog. He's got a quarter of that Pure Red Boy in there, that Sarge dog, directly off of Haymaker. Haymaker was a grandson of Bailey's Bingo. Britches, Bailey's Cherry, all those dogs. Pure Red Boy dogs. Katie Marlowe, Brandy Girl, Rattler, Marlowe's Britches, Marlowe's Jewels, all those dogs. You got your Mims dogs at the bottom. Dopey, all those dogs, which are the Red Boy Jocko. I mean, not the Red Boy Jocko, Pure Red Boy. Those are the Pure Red Boy strain that Mims had coming down off of that dog. If it was off Dopey, although they crossed those dogs up with the Bolio, they had a lot of Snooty crossing up, but Dopey, some of those dogs, those were Little Amber right off of Britches. They had one directly off Britches. This dog, you can see Red Boy 6 times in 4 generations. That's gonna and then it got the La Passe in there. I mean, we always say it's Pure Red Boy because it's the purest form that we could find, but the La Passe coming through the Ross, Red Devil, Kobe, all those dogs. I guess, I mean, we can damn near stop saying Pure Red Boy, because that clearly, Bass Cleo brought something different to the table, and a lot of those dogs, they're either off a Cat or Cleo, or Red Feather off a Cat, Brandy Girl off Cleo, yeah, Rattler off a Cat. You know, it's a lot of those dogs that we just can't say they're just pure Red Boy, but that's, you get what I'm saying. The dog that they were focusing on mostly, and it's proven because he's dominant, you know, all through the pedigree, double what the other bitches are. So no, I like the blood. I like the blood. Bud Carver, you know, I wouldn't say he's representing the APBT until he come fuck with the home team, you know, but he's got a nice chip off the old block. Awesome Mayday. He's an excellent bred dog. I mean, if you look at on paper, I don't know about all the shenanigans that go on. You know, if you can get the papers on your dogs, you know, I don't know. I hear stories, but if we're just looking at the pedigree alone, and yeah, it's got Crash in there, the son of Hollingsworth Bull. I think Crash was the best son of Bull, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Yeah, Crash was the guy off of the Hollingsworth Bulldogs. That Vice Grip dog, you know, it's a bunch of dogs in there. Southern Kennel, Samantha, Hollingsworth Bull, back to the daughter of, matter of fact, that's a litter mate to Mayday. So Hollingsworth Sugarfoot. They took Hollingsworth Bull back to Sugarfoot. And you know, they knew what they were doing. They're doing some of the same thing that's going on. They took one of those back to Mayday. They wasn't playing. They took one back to the Powerhouse Monster Man dog. He had the Paladin in him. He was heavy Paladin. Oh yeah. So you take one back to Mayday, you getting Tabitha. And even in these times, they experience genetic depression. Like that's like when we talk about hybrid vigor, we talk about line breeding. If it's too tight, all of this, even back then, in the same breedings that you see them doing. Like I see a dog man take these dogs right here, know that they're too tight, and then cross them up with some same dogs that are bred the same way, that are experienced the same lackluster. So it goes with the experience, the good old know-how, knowing, watching, studying programs. There's got to be multiple studies that you got to do. These are 20-year studies. You watch. You know, if you following, you're watching Sexy Red. You're seeing what's going on. You're seeing, you know, when those Hannibal pups, I'm speaking into existence, but when those Hannibal pups drop, you know, you're knowing that that's that heavy mic. You're knowing. So when you want to go to that dog, when you're homing in on that dog, then unless you're just trying to get something that's less of the actual percentage wise, which will probably be another good dog that you'll probably be looking at. Okay, I like this dog. I like how he is. I like his demeanor, rather than just chasing the bloodline in the back, right? Blade was the best son performance-wise. Hollingsworth champion Blade. Yeah, Itchy, Itchy, you wasn't even born, bruh. Nah, look, let me look at Blade. I like to look at the whole rounded off body of it. If I had to pick Hollingsworth Bull to be the stud of my yard, I'd be all right, but I'm really not that impressed with his roster. Although he does. He does have a great deal of good dogs. That Blade. Oh yeah. Oh, he ate some sheetrock and died. Damn. Yeah, nah, he was bred good. That Garner's Patty. And then and you wonder why. See, Garner, he's gonna respect this blood, but if you're too big, like Garner was bigger than Vince Ramiro, right? But at that time, he wasn't bigger than Pat Patrick. You see what I'm saying? So just in my opinion, just myth busters. We're just myth busters, right? Maybe he didn't run the Patrick dogs and the Hollingsworth dogs because there was already that lane open. There was already people in that lane mastering that, Like I said, when my partner was getting dogs from Victor Acart for $2,500, $3,000, Garner was still selling dogs for fucking $700-800. And it ain't all about the money. It ain't all about the money, but that'll let you kind of get a feel of where the glow up. Now, yeah, Garner glowed up. He glowed the fuck up. Now he's getting 2,500. You see how the tables turn? Now he's getting 2 racks, 25, selling, dogs like a motherfucker. So it's not a shot, but you got to know, because there was only a few dog man that got Hollingsworth's yard when he got out. Garner was one of them. Okay. We could break that down. There's Mythbusters and stuff, because he's back here, that Patty dog. He's got a few of these dogs, with his name on it. And I'm just curious to know why he started dealing with those dogs, why he stopped. It's obvious you were intrigued by him, right? Dipping in, you're in there. Just like everybody else was intrigued. Just like Victor Acart would get some heavy bred dogs. See, Blade ain't got no offspring. That's what kills it for me. Blade don't. Oh, here we go. Maybe this one got some. He's a damn good looking dog. He looks better than a lot of those dogs. But the offspring just, it knocks it down for me. I can't really do the dog that doesn't have no offspring, no matter how good he was as a breeder. We're taught not to do that. we're taught not to put too much on that. Because you can't take it with you unless the dog can produce. If the dog can't produce, it don't matter how good he was. In other words, you know, Miss Yellow, Red Man, all those dogs. Shit, they got a one-time winner game loss. Somebody said Hollingsworth wasn't in the box though. You know, I don't know. How did this I don't know. Who fucking knows? Maybe he sold the motherfucker. Who knows? Let me see. Red Man. Let me see his offspring. That'll tell me. Who knows? Yeah, then it's Crumb and all those guys. Maybe he didn't, because Crumb had all those dogs. Hollingsworth. Okay, it says Hollingsworth bred it. Owner Sawtooth. So maybe he was just kind of breeding some dogs on the side, dibbling and dabbling, making a few good dogs here and there, keeping them bloodlines intact. Sometimes you need people like that, because sometimes those dudes that are out there historically, that were out there in the field, some of them was too dumb to know shit. You know, they let their ego fuck up dogs and shit. You know, they, you know, leaving them down there. You know, you should have picked him up. You know, but you got this little chicken shit $500 on the line and shit. So you want to leave them down there and shit. You know, doing all kind of dumb shit, to where if you left it up to those guys, you wouldn't have no dogs. Especially the dudes that believe in steroids and shit. You really can't trust them. They'll probably sell you a dog off of something else. Because everybody was calling them. Once you make champion, and that shit was like in the journal and shit, that's why them dudes used to do that, a lot of them. That's why a lot of dudes used to send fake reports in too, because it was about puppy sales a lot of time. A lot of dudes was for the sport. A lot of dudes. But you had a lot of dudes that was just about puppy sales back then too. And it's like, shit, let me put this champion up in here. You know, so what if I burnt his balls off with the steroids? You know, I use his brother, his cold ass brother. And you know, don't tell nobody. You know, you gotta watch that. So you need guys that Hollingsworth didn't have a stake in that. He wasn't, to my knowledge, wasn't in the box like that. So he really didn't care about which ones he kept. You know, he's giving them to all dog men that are obviously in the box. They were able to see his dogs and do what they were, you know, they were doing what they do. Could he have been better if he would have been in the box? Maybe. Maybe he could have saw something in some of those dogs that we never really got to see, and added more of that, or subtracted a little bit of this. Maybe. Probably would be a little bit better, but you're going to get a rating on how good the dogs are, no matter, you know, no matter who you are, no matter what's going on. We're here to rate you on how good the dogs are. That's it. Nothing else matters. All the breeding, this didn't take. I had to bottle feed those, and everything you say, that none of that matters. Only thing that matters is how good are the dogs. That's it. You know, at the end of the day, you can't sugarcoat it. Can't sugarcoat it, man. Bang that like button. Bang that like button. We're getting in here. I got to set up the session. I think Friday night we're going to do the cover reveal for volume 3. Going to do a cover reveal. Get that one in there. Big Bang Hank.
What it do, man?
Oh, man, what's going on with it?
Man, that shit. Shit, you know, I'm gonna holler at you. Shit gonna be a little harder than I think, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit.
Oh, that's sexy. She's acting stupid, huh?
Man, yeah, you know, shit, just had an incident this morning.
What?
Yeah, we all good, though, but shit. Boy, Sexy Red. It's that dog, boy.
Man.
She pretty than a motherfucker right now. No, she grubbing, she getting a little fat, you know. Trying to get her fat, you know, put a little weight on her.
Yeah, man. Those gonna be the tightest of the tight. Them type of dogs, you just can't throw them in above the ground and just with that being that tight. You want to make sure that you're on those because I know it's a fact, but sometimes them pups just don't come out as vibrant when they're bred really tight like that. You never know. Now they could, you see them, oh fuck, these motherfuckers is the most, you know, and that's a good sign. But you always gotta be on guard when you're doing something really tight like that.
Yeah, when you say vibrant, like what you mean? Like they don't come out.
Well, they could be sick, they could die. You lose some, you know.
Okay.
You get a big ass litter, you losing pups and shit, you know, they dying. Their immune systems is probably not gonna be like some scatterbred ass dogs, you know. That's why we talk about hybrid vigor and shit. That's why that shit's important. You know, it's not just how the dog looks, not just how the dog chews on the fucking rope. You know what I'm saying? It's lungs, heart, you know, shit that you can't see, blood vessels, you know, that can be weakened when you inbreed. Yeah, the two parents can be perfectly fine. That's what we talk about. And then you breed them motherfuckers together and you get 7 pups and 4 die and shit. And fucking, you know, one of them is all, you know, I mean, it happens. Now, if they grow up, does that mean that they're going to be any less or anything? No. It's just like a kid that is born born a little slow, you know, or he was a little slower to develop. Now, we see kids like that all the time in the NBA and shit, you know, so it doesn't affect them necessarily long term, but that that neonatal period, you know, that first few weeks of life is critical.
Yeah.
You know, they could bust out early. You know, they come out early and shit. You know, you never know. I seen it all though. That's one thing why I know to never know that you'll never know is because I seen it all pretty much. Damn there. You know. I done forgot more shit than a lot of these dudes know. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah.
And that's because I've been in these trenches every day for decades. You know, when you're in and not even thinking about YouTube, you know, there wasn't no YouTube and shit. You know, I didn't do that shit till I got older and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had Miss Jade. I was 20 years old. Feel me? Come
Yeah.
on, man. What? You
Shit,
know
it
what I'm
took
saying?
it,
You
it took
know?
a lot of shit going through shit for and then coming back around and you
Now,
remembering, huh?
well, nowadays, when you 32, you young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, right? Back then, 32, you was an old man. It's different era.
Yeah.
21, you had to have a car, everything, out the house, everything to be
Yeah.
considered anything. You know what I'm saying? You had to have your shit together. Nowadays, you could be damn near 30 at the house, at mom's. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, different era. Different era. They forced us to grow up fast. You know, like I was making noise at, 34 and shit with Michael Myers and shit and doing shit 36 and 30, you know. Yeah, I'm in my 40s now. You know, they came and cracked me. I was like 39. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you ain't no age for this shit. Either you doing it big or you doing it small. You know, that's it. I
Yeah.
was always taught do it big or don't do it at all. That was my thing. You know, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. Either I'm gonna do it big or I'm not gonna do this shit at all. You know, that's just me. That's the gift and the curse. You know, but just for some inspiration for the cats that's around them ages and shit, 20, 32, 36, you know, you're not too young to step on motherfuckers, you know, stepping on shit, you know, being respected out here. You know, I'm just pretty much just, I'm on vacation right now, Everybody, I'm just watching shit, seeing what's going on. Funny ass individuals. Nothing's changed about that. Nothing has changed when it comes to that. You still gotta watch your back. Still people trying to take you down. They want to plant bad uh karma on you. Karma has to do with me. You just can't wish bad shit on somebody, dog. Okay. If I
Yeah.
get bad shit, it's because I done put bad into the universe. We're not that powerful, man. I can't just hate on somebody today and then their life fall apart tomorrow. It just don't work like that.
Yeah.
But what I can do is get my shit together. That way I won't have to worry about what he's doing, you know. See.
Yeah, don't even be thinking about nobody else moves. Just make your moves and just when you see people,
Yeah.
see what they doing, shit, you learn from it. Fuck it. I ain't never even thought about what a motherfucker was doing to hate on him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why people do that. Like, I ain't even spent my energy sitting here thinking about, oh man, what this cat over there doing?
Yeah. Oh, he said, are those tighter than Huey and Random breeding? Which one? Well, tight around what, Cortland? Huey and Random, that you know, that breeding's pretty tight. It's a nice breeding. I was looking at that the other day. Pretty tight. You know, Iceman got to get his. Hannibal got to get his. Both of those, you know, I think they should by 2026 they should be secure as far as the future goes. Because they can both pretty much breed to a lot of the prize bitches. That's for sure.
Hell yeah. Hannibal, the old man. That motherfucker, what, how old is he? Like 9, 8, 9?
Yeah, he's 8 right now. He'll be 9.
8? Yeah.
He'll be 9. You know, I see dogs 4.5, you know, on their last leg, you know.
Yeah.
You know, some dogs, you know, they young and you know, they just never get they proper, you know, and just wither away. 4 years old. You know, Hannibal got a chance to do something great.
Well, shit, you know, for him to be 8, that motherfucker in the face, he don't look 8. You see what I'm saying? Like, he look like a puppy still. Motherfucker look like he around 3, 4 years old.
Yeah.
That's pretty shocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you think like an older dog, like 8 years old, motherfucker gonna look old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting
You know what I
better.
mean?
Everybody's kind of getting better with the breeding too. You know, it's more dogs that are living longer. You know,
Yeah.
it's not so much of a hurry to breed them at 3 years old and 4, and you know, because we got the technology to make them live longer.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me grab something.
Yeah. Yeah. Get them studs in, man. There's look in that magazine, they got some studs available, man. You place a call if you're in the area, they get you to the right one. Shit. LG said Iceman is coming. Iceman, huh? He finna stick some shit. Sexy Red, Iceman, bad motherfucker, man. I like Iceman. Baby O. Got those psychopaths. There's a couple polio dogs out there. I don't know what everybody got, you know. Some nice studs out there though. Good business. You come with your money, they're gonna come with their end. Boom, boom. Cracking is cracking. You know, you might say, all you gotta do is tap in with the big dog. He gonna send you in the right area. Look at that polio world, huh? Shit. A lot of that polio stuff out there right now. I think there's pups dropping. Pups might be already be on the ground. Shit. could pull Sexy Red out. You gotta switch the camera though. Sexy, she dripping. Hey, them female dogs, I'm gonna have to get a fucking diaper for this bitch. I seen these diapers, like you could put a diaper on a dog and they tail be hanging out, catch the period blood and shit, boy. Bitch be dripping. Yeah, Courtney said, I wish I knew about this channel a few years ago, huh? Yeah, especially with since he put out that magazine, you get to see a lot of animals in there, you know what I'm saying? And then, cracking. You may not know everybody in cracking, but there's some people in cracking that got some nice animals. Shit. All just depend on what you want, I guess. Like all that blood is cool, but the dog gotta look good too, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm no ugly ass dog, bro. The dog gotta have it in the eyes. It's the eyes. Iceman got them eyes. Hannibal got them eyes. Baby O got them eyes. It's like the way they look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit. My bitch mad right now. I got Sexy Red. She normally be coming through the crib and shit, but all that blood leaking. Shit. That bitch too athletic. I can't just leave her outside. You gotta hit that bitch on the chain or in the cage. Fucked up this weed. Y'all gonna have to chop it up with me in the chat. I ain't like Buck. I can't just carry a shoulder.
We in here. We in here.
Yeah, there we go.
I be forgetting it's Tuesday, man. I got to get that garbage out.
Oh yeah, you
Motherfuckers be
can't miss
coming
the
early, boy.
They be doing that on purpose. They smashing by trying to catch people slipping.
Man, them boys be coming early. I might have missed it. I know I didn't miss the garbage. I might have missed the recycling. That joint, I might have missed that joint, man. Unless they late. They usually come at like 6 something.
That's that
Rolled
big
up
city
Reek,
shit.
what up?
Y'all got recycling trucks to come around too?
Recycling, yard waste, and garbage.
Okay, that's that city life right there. They're like, hey, we gonna help y'all recycle. Y'all ain't gotta do shit. We come by and get the shit.
Yeah, got the big bin, just separate it.
Yeah.
Put it on the curb. They gonna get it up out of here.
Okay.
Take a bin,
Yeah.
yard waste. Even though I got so much. My yard's so fucking big. I mean, just for a yard, a city guy's yard, it's huge.
Yeah, they come around once a month on ours to pick up, like if you want to lay anything out. And then we just got you got two
it's
trash.
ours is they do garbage every week, but they do recycling every other week and they do yard waste every other week. So every week you putting out either the recycling or the yard waste, but you putting the garbage out every week.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, We get trash once a week, and then but you could. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what fucked up. You could buy. You got to buy another trash can if you want 2 trash cans through the city. You know, to pull out 2 trash cans, you got to pay $6 or $8 a month extra for a trash can. So you think about it, you got that trash can for a couple of years. You done paid thousands of dollars for having 2 trash for an extra trash. You got me fucked up. I'm not paying that much for no trash can. So I just steal one. I just steal one. You know, I see somebody, they get a new one and got a you know, I like the new trash cans. I don't like having the old ones when they get the funky and shit. So I just steal new ones, and I tell the homie, hey, let's go hit the neighborhood right quick. He be like, man, I ain't stealing no more trash cans. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up, man. You know, you find a house that done moved. You know what I'm saying? You find a house that done moved out.
Camera. They gonna have you in that Ring camera.
Hey, for real. That's that new shit now, you know, catch you on the Ring camera. But I wait till I find a house
they'll make that shit federal. That'll be like taking mail. They would, man, I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, for real.
I would not be surprised. Especially if a certain demographic starts moving out.
You know, shit, the neighbors got to catch me because I catch an empty house. You know, they done moved out, trash can still there. You're supposed to leave the trash can at the house. I come through and steal that house. But you're right now.
Because they supposed to come pick it up anyway.
Yeah, well, no, see, it's supposed to be at the house, right? So, like, if you move out the house, if you was just, it don't matter if you brought it or you moving. If you moving out your house, you leave a trash can there. So when the next people come in, they got a trash can. And then when you go to your house, it's supposed to be a trash can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But shit, man, fuck that.
Yeah, it depends on where you move because every area has their own trash cans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like certain areas, they're not even gonna fuck with you if you don't have the right shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they cold. They cold.
Yeah.
You know, like I can go, like I'm right outside of Tacoma, but if I cross that line, they got different trash cans over there. That's not even blocks or what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's a whole nother shit. So they're not gonna pick up no fucking brown fucking trash can. You know, I don't got brown. I got green, blue, and gray. If it ain't green, blue, or gray, they're not picking them up. You know?
Yeah.
Or let's say that city's trash cans are blue, but my recycling's blue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
okay, yeah, y'all switched it up. See, in Lawton, everybody got the same gray trash can. Now they do got numbers on the side.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. They got the numbers too. They got the numbers.
Yeah,
they know
I had to look at mine when you said that. I'm like, I wonder do they know?
Yeah,
I look at mine, bro. And they do got numbers.
They know.
So this probably is like, hey, this trash can ain't supposed to be in this zone.
Yeah, they want to know. They want to know. It's for because you know they got a camera on the back of the thing. Like they know because they want to know if you dump some illegal shit. You know. That's how they find out. Like, okay, that trash can when that dumps it in, it's taking a picture of that shit.
Yes.
You know?
You put the wrong shit in the wrong shit. They know.
That truck knows exactly what address it went to before it dumped it. Feel me?
So that's a ticket. So they hitting y'all with tickets off the rip.
Oh yeah, you'll get something, and they'll tell you like, yeah, if you're dumping shit that you're not supposed to dump, we're gonna stop fucking with you. You know, like if you don't get it together, we're gonna give you one last try, buddy. They're done.
Y'all cold. Y'all cold out there. See, we ain't that technology yet, because I stuff shit in the trash. You know, I go out there, I get up all the dog shit, I throw it in a couple trash bags and throw it right in the trash can.
Well, now I think you could do that. They're not tripping about that. But like if you throw it in the recycling or you do something, you know, or like that's how they know like let's say you threw a fucking dead body in there, so you know.
Oh yeah, big cities, yeah.
Or some shit like that. Like they would know, like if this truck went to 50 houses, they would know that the 50 houses that they went to, and then they know exactly where they dumped that trash at.
Yeah.
Right there. Like, okay, that trash from those houses is right there. Boom. You know.
Yep.
They know, man. Motherfuckers they be on it. That's what they get paid to do, though. You get paid, shit, you're gonna be thinking of some cold shit.
You don't fuck around and have they gonna make you fuck around and pull out your camera footage and be like, well, who put the body in your trash can then, motherfucker?
He said he took another recycling bin and they won't pick it up.
Yeah, y'all cold out there.
I'm telling you, man.
See, we not that advanced down here yet, though, where they scanning shit. You know, we not that advanced. We got the trucks, you know. We just got the trucks that pull through and pick up the trash and shit on its own. Like, you know, they cut out, you know, you used to have trash men. They cut that shit out. Now you got like drivers, you know, they could pull up and pull the arm out, grab the trash cans.
Yeah, that's how ours is. It ain't none of that shit. Yeah, with two dudes riding on the back of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hanging on to the side of it. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a hard job. Jumping up
they
off
used
of
to
that
get paid
motherfucker,
good,
getting the
though.
trash, dumping it. Man.
But look, out here where I'm at, cuz look, you either in the streets or you looking to land a gig. And when we got older, it's like shit, cuz I'll be the trash man jumping off with the gold chains, pushing the shit up, because they was getting like 35 an hour. You see what I'm saying?
The trash guy.
Yeah, had a Tim's
that'd be a cold movie though. Just a trapping ass trash man.
Good. That's what we would. Hey, nigga, get a government
all the
job.
holes and everything. He pulling up.
You good. You got a foreign at the crib because you getting paid. Bro, you getting like 35 an hour. You good.
Yeah. I don't know what they was getting when they was jumping out. I don't know if they was getting that back then.
Out here,
they stopped that a long time ago.
Well, see, it ain't been. It's been 10 years, about 10 years for us. But out here, they were the driver. The ones that been there the longest, will end up being the driver. That motherfucker be getting like 35 an hour. Then the ones on the back, you starting off over 20 some. You know what I'm saying? And they used to go through drivers so much. You know, people, it's a turnover. So if you got there and stayed there, bro, you getting the pay raise or something, you'd have been good. You know what I'm saying? Young cat making, and in a small city like Lawton, you getting 20 some an hour, you good. You know what I'm saying? You got $100,000 crib, you know, fat whip, you good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, look, he said he used to work for the
gig.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was that or the mailman. Fuck around and get a job as the mailman. It was in there.
Honestly, there's a lot of gigs though. There's a lot of like, especially around this bitch. This motherfucker's so big. So like Amazon and shit, UPS, all that shit is huge. Like they nonstop dropping off packages, bro. Trucks pulling up nonstop.
Yeah.
Like I might get 7 packages in a day. You know.
Well, see, Amazon and them fucked the game up.
They don't even live here. They order shit.
Look, Buck, Amazon didn't fuck the game up because, you know, back in the day, you used to be able to work for UPS, FedEx, them truck drivers. They used to get paid. Now, since Amazon, they done cut the price. You know, they done cut the dope. They done, you know, it's all kinds of truck drivers. They be pulling up in renter trucks, dropping shit off.
They be pulling up in their own shit.
Yeah.
They be pulling up in their own fucking shit, just pop it
Yeah,
out, dropping packages off, dog. I be like, damn, what the fuck?
yeah,
This shit is crazy nowadays, man. Everybody's using that e-commerce, that goddamn computer ordering,
yeah.
online shopping.
Yeah, shit. It fucked UPS and them up. A lot they had to end up firing a lot of people, retiring them early and shit. I think they might even. I don't even know if I see the UPS no more. Cause it might all be fucking or FedEx. I don't even think I see them too much no more.
He said he used to work for the city in the little town, and man, the shit we used to see. Hey, man,
Telling
the
you,
city's crazy. I
don't
was just
fucking
at that fish house. That's the Hilltop. The Hilltop's a notorious Crip neighborhood. And look that shit up. Hilltop is notorious, bro. They had a story. This one dude from the army. He was in the army. Had a shootout with them motherfuckers up there. He had all his army buddies and shit. They had literally like a a miniature war, right on the hilltop. That's crazy. Back in the day where, motherfuckers wouldn't dare move over there. You wouldn't dare. Unless you was born over there, you wasn't moving over there, man. And it was kind of crazy up there. It was a lot of different characters. I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely a little bit different, a little bit different flow.
Yeah.
I'm on that country flow. I'm on the city flow, but I'm on the country flow compared to all the people around here. Now compared to my guys, I got dudes with 100 acres and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't shit to them. That's like a driveway to them, but from where I come from in this central district, when I got like in middle school, we moved to 19th, and that house is all right. It's high size crib. It had a basement, wasn't really a tall basement, a little short little basement. It was cool. 2-level, other than the basement, 2 more levels. And the yard wasn't that big. Like the yard wasn't big at all. The yard, it'd probably take like 8 of those yards to equal mine. You know what I'm saying? Like 6, probably 6 of them motherfuckers to equal my shit. So coming from that and then having a fat ass yard, and then the next 10 years, the fat yard shit gonna be a thing of the past. Everybody gonna build condos next to each other, everything,
Yeah.
The big yard shit, because that's what I used to do. We used to go driving, rather if I'm smoking or whatever. Or we out with the kids going to AAU, going hella far out. And I would drive by these spots, these country-like spots with the white gate. You know what I'm saying? The white fence all the way around with the nice house that you pull up to. And I was seeing how everything was growing from the city, like where I'm from. Like when you from the city, you trying to get the fuck out of there. You're not trying to sit up in here because it's nowhere near like when you grew up there. It's chaos. Like they're trying to turn Seattle into like New York City, bro. They're trying to turn it into that. Like they're piling people in.
Yeah.
Like Seattle's like a city where you don't even need a car down there no more. Like they're building shit so small to where you would be perfectly fine with a bike and just
Yeah.
catch the bus here or there, you know.
Well,
Because
it'd
it's a
probably
lot
be
of tech.
quicker.
It's a lot of tech guys here. They filled the city up with tech. All the Microsoft, all that shit.
Yeah.
Google, Amazon, all Boeing, you know, all that shit's up here. So
Yeah.
you got a bunch of motherfuckers with no kids, you know, working these tech jobs, making a fortune, you know,
Yeah.
walk their little fucking dog or something and ride a bike to work, saving money, got a little ass one of them little smart cars. That's all you could fit in them little garages. How they building the shit now?
Fuck yeah.
Man, it's so small, dog. You gotta you can't have no big car. None of this Tahoe shit, Suburbans, and you're not having none of that shit.
No.
And then if you parking on the street, and you get home late, you might not even have a spot. You probably can't even park in front of your own house.
Yeah. You're half a mile down the road.
Yeah, you got to park down the block. You know?
So that's why they getting them electric bikes and shit.
Yeah. Oh, they're all over the place. Those electric bike, like you roll through the city, you see those electric bikes, you
Yeah.
see those electric scooters everywhere.
Do y'all got
Everybody's
rent
flying
stands?
electric scooters. You said what?
Do y'all got the rent stands yet where you could be walking and just rent a scooter and drop it off down the street at the other charging spot?
Nah, you ain't got. You could drop it off where it's at. You could drop that motherfucker off right where the fuck it's at,
Yeah.
and you get
See?
on the app, and it shows you where they're at, and then you just find one, and you just hop on. It might just be laying on the side of the road, bro, laying in the
Yeah.
grass, just
Yeah.
laying there, you know.
See? Yeah,
And the
it's over
motherfucker
for
hop on
y'all.
that motherfucker, swipe that motherfucker, the little scooters. Everybody's sliding around. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Y'all definitely done turned into New York. It's over for y'all, bro. Y'all a
Yeah,
big
it's
city.
over. That's
If
why
you
I don't
walk
even
through
like
there with your
going
clothes too
to the
big,
city.
yeah, you're going to jail. You walk through there with your clothes too big or they don't like your appearance, you're going to jail.
Well, nah, see, they're not gonna do that. They've kind of stopped that shit, you know.
Okay.
Kind of, but you know, if they keep seeing you around time and time again, you know, they'll give you the benefit of the doubt if they just see you. But if they keep seeing you day after day after day, you know, they're gonna be on you for sure. You know that.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
hey,
just like
bro,
being
you
on the
ain't going to
block.
work.
You know, they done seen you. They see you out here. You know, they know what you're doing. You know, you're up to something. They're gonna find that shit out. You know.
Yeah, see, down here growing up, the big yard, look, like, you be driving in the neighborhood and some houses, they front yard and backyard look like it's 2 or 3 times the size of the house next to them. That used to be the big yard dream down here. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I was buying a house and realized, oh shit, you can get a little bit bigger. I got the acre lot right now, but it's still like in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
See, that's what I got,
but
the acre lot. You know.
yeah, but see, we out of here though. We going now. It's a reality going to, I'm getting to go to the 3.5, 4 acres. You know what I'm saying? And then nothing else behind me though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, fuck
shit.
it. That's how you get them out of your business. Keep
Yeah.
them out of your business, man. Push them out. Like I probably wouldn't even fuck with my yard, bro, for probably 20 years. You know? Cause I could put another crib, duplex on it or something. I could probably put a fucking townhome with 3 motherfucking units, 4, But I like my peace. I
No,
like
for
my
sure.
peace. Cause I could come up. That could be the lick. Probably bang off 2 of those, pay off my shit, still got 1 plus my shit, Like that's a
Yeah.
lick. That's a hell of a lick, that I could really do. Duplex, a fucking 2-bedroom townhome, sell one of them, and damn near pay for that project plus pay my shit off. And still had the other one. I could rent it out and then just say fuck it and just move. Rent the whole motherfucker out, everything out. You know, and just I'm out of here. You know, keep the studio in the back. You feel me?
Hell
We
yeah.
can pull up, had a live podcast studio in the back. You know, like what is it? What it is.
Yeah. See, it's all kinds of shit you could do when you got land. So you don't think about. I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, back down here, the stigma, if you had land, like nobody even thought about it. Because when you go out to the country, it'd be like raggedy ass trailer homes or something. So you didn't even think you could put something fly on a bunch of land. You know what I'm saying? There's like raggedy trailer homes, and you think of the hillbillies. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the country folks. You know, like, oh, don't come out here. We get to riding through the country. You'd be like, oh shit, we might not make it back. Let's get up out of here. Oh shit, punch that gas, shit. But now, you know, motherfucker older, man, ain't worry about that shit. We gonna
Well, the
grab
city,
our
you don't want
motherfucking
to
feet.
be in the city, man.
Hell
The
no.
city is too much shit going on. Out here, you got your crankster gangsters, you know, motherfuckers that be on that crank, you know, fucking around. But
Yeah, they do whatever to get
you know,
that
they're
money
gonna
for that.
steal some shit. You know, they're gonna creep up and try to steal some shit. But I bet you, as soon as I moved in, crime on my block probably went down a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Because I just ain't giving off that aura like it's cool to be fucking around over here.
Yeah,
I'm not. You know, when the dog was here and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know, motherfuckers know who they can fuck with and who they can't, bruh.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. If I see you stealing shit or breaking in, man, look, it ain't about my house or something. If I catch you breaking in, I'm popping you in your ass. I don't give a fuck if you breaking into the neighborhood, into the neighbor house. I'm gonna shoot you in your ass. See, we open carry, open state down here. It's Oklahoma. You could just bust somebody in their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. Now it's open carry up here too.
Oh yeah, y'all turning into the Wild Wild West then.
Yeah. So imagine a city where you could
Yeah, that's
open
bad.
carry with
Yeah, that's
millions
bad.
of people. You feel me? Open carry season in a city.
Yeah.
You know, with motherfuckers riding scooters and shit. Motherfuckers
Okay,
sliding down the block on scooters and shit.
yeah. Well, then
carry.
that makes more sense then on why there's so much mass shootings then, because you know the gun laws used to just be in the South, but now if it's open carry in different areas where it's city environments, yeah, that's why we having a lot of mass shootings.
Oh, so you think that's why?
Well, because when it's in the city and everybody carrying, you know, you can't, you know, what can you do? You don't know who finna fire off. You know what I'm saying? So shit, that's why now if it wasn't open carry in mass cities, then when you see a motherfucker with a gun, it would be suspicious. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people they're gonna have that concealed permit. You feel me? That's the thing.
Yeah.
To have a concealed permit. So that you won't even know they got the motherfucker. But you got your dudes, you know, they're going to the gas station and shit. You know, they want that shit on that hip bulging. You know, they want it. They want that motherfucker right there bulging. And you know, there's nothing you can do. But
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be those dudes that be doing them shootings though.
The ones with the bulging?
Well, a guy that's
them be the crazy people, bro, when you think about it. Motherfucker that gotta go through classes and shit and want to walk around and carry their gun and show it. You the crazy one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I carry a gun everywhere. Motherfucker ain't gonna know it. You ain't even gonna know I got a pistol. I'm not showing my shit. Fuck, I'm showing it for. When you see this pistol come out, it's finna be some shit going down.
But you guys got open carry though.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. No, we got open carry. Yeah. Anybody could carry if you're showing it. but you got to take the classes to get the conceal and carry.
Right.
But who open carries? How many people do you see? Who do you know open carries? You know they on some bullshit. Them be the crazy
Nah,
ones.
they just be. I don't really get that. They be like responsible motherfuckers doing that shit. They do.
It
I ain't
always
gonna
the
lie. Because
responsible
it ain't
ones
gonna
doing the
last
mass
long. One
shootings.
thing about it, if you on some bullshit and you got a gun, it ain't gonna last long. We know that.
But think about everybody that be doing the shootings. It always turned out to be a responsible one that they didn't expect to do it. Oh, we've never seen them act like this. Yeah, you
Nah, he
did.
been
One of
on
the
some
crazy
weird
asses.
shit. Even the one dude, he was all on the internet doing shit. He was crazy. He had it out for dudes, and dudes do that. They make these type of threats and stuff, and they go ignored, and then they lash out and do what they do, you know. But my thing is this: if ain't nobody got no banger, it could be a lot worse because they done had situations where
Oh, for sure.
a armed guy intervened and laid the motherfucker down that did that shit too. You know, it done been that situation also. So
When then
I
with
don't know.
open carries, you got to always consider the thought of, like, you can't just run up in some spot and do what you do, because you got to think variable change. Like, back in the day, motherfuckers didn't have guns like that. You could run up in a spot with a gun and bam, lay everybody down. You can't do that shit now. You don't know who's
Exactly.
strapped.
You don't know.
Or they might lay down, you get to go in and get some money and bam, get shot in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Yeah, no, they hunker down, you know, and they looking to blast out, you know.
Yeah. Everybody trying to catch the body too. Good Samaritans are always trying to catch the body if they got the strap. You got to watch that. If I'm in Walmart, because, we be having in Walmart shootings. We had one down like 30 minutes away from us down in Duncan. If I'm in Walmart and it's a shooting crack and I'm not going hunting the suspect down, me and my fam getting out the door. Now, if you in between me and the door, you got to go. But we out. I can't risk no harm to the family to protect somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I got to get them up out of
I'm not going in there on some crazy shit, trying to roll around and shit,
there. Yeah.
trying to hunt this nigga down.
Yeah, I would
Especially if there's
assume
an out.
everybody.
Oh man, I'm out of here. Cause one thing about it, I don't know what's going on. Or
Yeah.
what the fuck? Who's in the wrong? He might be in the right. You know?
Yeah, I heard you talking about that bus incident. That's why I say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bruh,
that right there. But that
look,
happened too quick, bro. I don't know what I would have done, bro. I'm gonna be
that's
honest
what I'm
with you.
saying. Like, now look, if say I'm on that bus and he just jump up and attack, there's no way you save that lady anyways, right? She's done, right? Like, by the time you realize what he's done, it's over, right? So if I'm on that bus and you got to walk past me, that's when I don't know what I would have done. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm shit, nigga. You're not finna just look at me and be like, oh, I'm going for him next. I got to get you first. You feel me? So you got to walk past me to get out. I might have put him to sleep. As soon as he stepped, whop, knocked him smooth the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? But if he ain't got to walk past me, I'm probably in awe like everybody else, just sitting there on my guard
What
now.
if it
Like,
was a
hold on.
prank though? What if it was a prank?
See,
And
that's the
dude,
thing.
and then you
Adrenaline
done
gets, you
shot
can't
him.
prank. You can't prank. Well, yeah.
You see
Shot
what I'm
him in the
saying?
back. You're not going to jail because I tell you what, you shouldn't be pulling pranks like that. How I'm supposed to
No, you're going to jail, buddy.
off of a prank?
You are going to jail. They're jailing
Man,
you. They're gonna jail your ass.
shit, you got to get your
If it
attorney
was
and
a
fight
prank,
that.
he jumped up out of his seat, hit her, and then jumped up in blood and shit. Cause everybody doing pranks these days.
But that's when the
You know.
prank laws get changed because I'm fighting that shit. Like, hold up, bro. You
Oh my
pranking murder.
goodness. Oh
You
my
pranking murder,
goodness.
bro. Like, how I'm supposed to know you faking a murder? You know what I'm saying? I'm just reacting. I can't, that's when I'm going to have to fight that. Like, I don't know about that one. A prank on that
You're
one.
gonna have to fight that.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
Like,
gonna have to fight that.
if you prank me on a murder and I think it's real, I see blood dripping and I react and down you, I should beat that, bro. Because the pranks, at what point do they go too far, bro? You just faked the murder in front of me and I wasn't supposed to get in your ass?
Man, I don't know. I just see myself getting cooked for that. Now, yeah, there might be some dudes that get away with it, but me, nah, I just ain't been that lucky dude. You see, they always want to shit on me. That's how my whole life been, and I just keep finding a way to keep scratching. But I'm cooked.
Shit, you gotta fight that one, bro. Cause shit, look, they gotta change that. That ain't right,
like,
bro.
Damn, I thought it was a prank. He came out, there was blood there. They got they got the receipt where they bought the pack of blood and shit. Like, you
oh no. Oh no.
They know each other. They know each other.
Yeah. She jump up. Oh my God, I can't believe you killed. Oh shit, what are you talking about?
I was like, bitch, I thought it was.
Hey, you're right. You cook, so I'm cooking that bitch too. Then if she jump up screaming, "What'd you do to Jimmy?"
I'm a
shooting that bitch.
I ain't even supposed to have the gun anyway.
Yeah,
I ain't even supposed to have it, so I better had my life better been on the line for real, or it would have been all for nothing with me. And yeah, I just make one last wake and bake, and then I'll be seeing y'all, shit. I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it right now. That shit. What I was about to say, it was about to be cold, and I'm glad I didn't say it. But
you gotta say it now. You gotta say it now.
Nah, hell nah, because they're gonna be like, no, we have to get him because no. I'm gonna go to church and pray if I do some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to church and pray, man, that I come up out of this thing.
That's why everybody got to mind their own business. I know sometimes it be wrong, but man, I don't know what could happen or how my shit could turn out.
I thought it was a prank because I don't think they showed it. That's what happened. I think they fixed the footage to where they didn't really show it. But I thought that he smacked her, and which was cold as fuck. It was some cold shit. Like, damn, dude, what are you doing? You just smacked her because she just went in the seat and was just like, she had got smacked. But then I heard something about it. People were talking all this crap about this woman that lost her life and everything. I'm like, wait a minute, lost her life? Hold up. So I went back to it and looked at it a little closer, which it was still kind of fuzzy to, as to how many times he hit her or whatever. But, then I saw the video, I saw the blood dripping. I was like, wow, this is terrible. Because at first, when I first saw it, like the first 2 times I saw it, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, okay, here we go. This is going to be a racial thing. Everybody grab their seat because this is going to be some racial shit. And then, boom, I hear that she actually got stabbed and was unalived. Wow. That just took the life out of me, bro. As gangster as I might want to be, that shit, that was sad, bro. Like, damn, what the fuck? Who is this guy? And automatically get into that. Another episode, the NEZZ. Because I'm like, damn, dude deserves some type of punishment, right? I didn't
Man,
want to sound like the N-E-double-Z. W-N-E-W-Z. But yeah,
I,
that was some cold shit, bro. It was.
well, shit, you know, I gotta be honest with you. If I'm around and you do something to an old black lady, I'm on your ass. I don't give a fuck. If I see it, I'm on your ass. Cause I'm gonna see my mama. So you know, I'm on your ass. But YNs on they young girl or something, you know, slapping the bitch or something, you know, man, you know, I'm my business on them young ones. But if you had one of them YNs smack up an old black lady or something, I don't give a fuck what she did. I'm on your ass. You gonna drop for that one.
Yeah. Got to restore some type of order.
That shit be wild though. Them motherfuckers be killing right there in public. It make you wonder, like, shit. I don't think, man, look, it's hard to react on them situations because first thing you think about is, oh shit, my life, what's going on here? You know, you get into more of a defense mode rather than a attack mode. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that Dame interview going wild. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check it out. I ain't seen it, but I heard Dame was going in. It was funny and shit. So I gotta watch that one.
CC on my helmet today.
Yeah, you seen that Dame Dash interview, man?
Which one?
On Breakfast Club. I guess
Oh
I guess
man, Dame
I ain't
Dash.
seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, but I heard it's pretty funny. I gotta watch it. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was a mess.
Yeah,
It was a mess.
you need to react to that shit.
Yeah, I've been trying to get up, man. I just been I want to get this last little kinks to this magazine out the way.
Oh yeah.
And then once I do that, then I could get in my flow. I want the channel to do what it do. So I'll be reacting to a bunch of shit. I've been preparing to do some different type of reactions, some red pill and different things. But now we getting it now though. We chopping it up now. We on these topics and all this shit, you know. We had to put Bud up there though. Got a story in the APBT magazine. You guys go check it out. It kind of ties into the APBT spirit and the work ethic, things of that nature.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, pretty good read. Good stuff, man. I'm starting to look at it like these are like artifacts. You got some new history mixed with some old history. Timestamps and everybody just coming together. You always got to check out those pictures that's it behind the pictures though.
Yeah.
If you haven't, you got to check that out. If you go back through it after you get through reading it and everything, just go back and kind of try to see what you see back there, because it's always some type of symbolic something that I'm going to put in every book that it might take you 5 years to figure it out, but it's there. It's symbolic. It's there. You'll see it. So that's what we do, man. This next one, it digs deep. It digs in there deep. We're digging in there. I just gotta do all the bells and whistles. Bells and whistles time.
Yes,
But
the quality, man, you put into the magazines is crazy.
I try,
Time,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfuckers is hard.
I try. I try. I think we're gonna have a. I'm trying to get this story. It's some kind of a recent dispute about breeding, battle of the breeders. It's always a battle of the breeders. You know, with the all the back and forth and controversy. Like I said, even in the commercial, it's controversy that we cover on here, different myths, myth busters, all of that. We're covering it all. This is that magazine. So there are gonna be some historical things in there. Hold up. This little dude's screaming for me. Hold up.
Yeah. The magazine crazy. This gonna be volume 3, man. Y'all ain't got 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying? Get 1 and 2 and order 3. Shit. I gotta hit up Terrence Crawford, man. Get him a Hannibal dog, man. We gotta holler at Terrence Crawford, man. Tap in with the homie. I'm gonna let him know. Y'all didn't know I knew Terrence Crawford, huh? You know what I mean? From Nebraska. We right up the street. We put a spanking on them boys there all the time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna place a bet on the Oklahoma-Nebraska game, you know? Shit. We got rain out of nowhere down here, man. It rained like a motherfucker.
We in here.
Yeah. Nebraska hard, man. Shit, I done been up through Nebraska. All up and through there. It's hard. That used to be the thing when we was younger, 16, 17, 18, 19, get up college town, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Oklahoma. We rolled up to OU, OSU. They got all the JUCOs up there, you know what I'm saying? It's like college town, you get to running through their campuses, hitting the parties and shit, going out of state, Kansas, Nebraska, hitting the parties up there, you run into people, you meet people, networking, boom, you start hitting the parties and shit,
Yeah. I know it's lit down there.
Yeah, and motherfuckers used to do that with, motherfuckers used to jump in the whip and shoot up to motherfucking Kansas or Nebraska or Texas, go down to Austin, you know what I'm saying? 6th Street. Used to shoot out the places like that with like a couple $100 in your pocket, and get down there, you get an outfit, some food, a couple bars. I mean, you ain't got money to get home. that shit ain't never stopped nobody. You just hop on the road, man. Fuck it, we gonna figure it out. You might have, make a couple moves while you in the area or something.
Oh, he said, if you know Bud, you know he don't want no real bulldog. See, it was just that by people about an XL bully last year. And
No,
I believe it. I believe this is
don't like that.
a lot of promotion. You know, them dogs, and he's trying to get them drops with them dogs. And they don't really have the dogs. I believe that.
You don't think so? I think he got a couple in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? He probably got. He probably do want a bully. You know what I'm saying?
He
One
should
of them
have
big
it on his
ass.
IG. We should be. I mean, anybody got a dog? It's on your IG. Like I can go to my IG, just my personal IG that I had way before I was even doing dogs, and well, before I was even putting dogs like a Buck City or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a dog on there, 2, 3, 4 dogs on there. Like if you got a dog, this shit should be on there. And then the coldest thing is you'll see another Chihuahua or some shit on there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, it's just
let me go look at this shit.
Like Snoop, back in the day when he did the MTV Cribs and he go in his backyard, he had all the cages. He had pits back there, Dobermans, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might not have them out and shit. He probably don't even fuck with them like that. He probably, got somebody to come through and clean up after him and feed him, but shit, he just wanted them, so he put them back there, like. I think I seen on one of Bud's shits before when he was training, when they did the 24/7 shit, they went to his house and in his backyard, he had his pits back there and some cages and shit. But he probably do want one of them big ass bullies though for the crib. They'll bite you in your ass. Don't sleep on them bullies. Them they gonna protect the home.
Okay, here go Crawford's IG. He got 1,000 posts. And I'm just looking for one particular thing.
You ain't got it on there, huh?
And that would be the motherfucking dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Crawford might be a real one. He might not have liked how they was acting and put them hoes down. It was like, shit, I'm get a different one. He might be looking for this Hannibal pup. We gotta get it in his hand.
I know my dude Nebraska Pat probably could have got him one for sure.
Yeah.
Free that man. Free that man. I heard that man was locked up doing some serious fucking shit.
Shit, we're gonna hit him on IG. Tell him, hey,
yeah, so
champ.
far I don't see no dogs, but it might just be straight boxing for him on here though. But that's all I see. I just see training and boxing and just, he ain't really doing too much of nothing besides, you got your little jewelry. You got a nice little chain with him on it. Little dude on it. Nice little chain. Him with Mayweather. He got some sons of these little dudes. They gotta be his sons. They dress the same. 3 sons that look like belts. Just styling with some fresh gear at the waterfall. I don't see no dogs. And see, I just want to see the Rottweiler though. When you see the Rottweiler, you're like, okay, well, yeah, he got a Rottweiler.
He got the rock over there.
Well, nah, I ain't seen it yet. this shit's pretty strict down to what it is. Maybe he got another one that's because if it's for his brand, he probably don't even manage this a lot of times. So they know how to filter in what's the right shit to filter in. But
you probably gotta pay him to get your dog on Instagram. You know, he don't give a fuck.
Maybe got a personal one, but this one just, I guess, it's getting more into personal things. Like it ain't even like no selfies. You know what I'm saying? Like everything he did, somebody took a picture of him or something. Okay. I see a dog. I see a dog. I see a dog. I see a dog. Okay, so he's got a little dog right here. I don't know what bloodline it is. I don't know. Hold up. Yep. So, like I said, I don't know. This one is posted about 4 going on 5 years ago.
Oh shit. I'm gonna holler at the champ.
I don't know. It's, that's 5 whole years. That's probably when old boy was pushing that shit, trying to get them dogs over there. Sounds about right. So that could have very well been a thing. It wouldn't be hard for a champ like that to grab one and just let his homie hold it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But you know your boy, he's just gonna show all the highlights.
Yeah. Roy Jones got pits too. They did a little tour of his crib and shit. He had pits out there and shit.
Yeah, Roy Jones was a bulldog. Yeah, T. Croft ain't really got no pits on his thing. I saw one. It wasn't no red nose. I know how old boy is about those red noses. Okay. So I don't know. Let me see. Is there another one? Yeah, that's all he wrote, man.
Shit.
He said he got a pit named Petiti. Niggerino, huh? Ooh wee. Yep. Let me get on these back streets.
Yeah.
Back of the streets. Crawford Look, man, Crawford's doing his thing. He's the APBT. He gets the APBT award for being that bulldog and really never being off of his swivel, man. He's always on point. It's just excellence, man. I know dudes like that though. I met a dude. This motherfucker, he was stronger than me, man. He was like literally like 150, 160 pounds. I was sitting about 220. This little motherfucker was stronger than me, dog. This little motherfucker was strong, bro. Strong motherfucker. You know? So Crawford might be one of those dudes that just got that strength that's just crazy. And when he gets around dudes his size, and even a little bigger than him, he's going to put you to shame. I'm getting those type of vibes from Crawford. You know? Constant Pressure, salute to you, brother. Borderland, what up, man? Let's get on these back streets. Back streets. Back streets. You know how we do. Hold up. We out of here. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. You know how we do. Out of here.
Hey, you looking for some cardio? Knock them coins at you like you Mario. Pull up on a jet ski, shoot at your party boat. I'm a gangster, I do shit you probably won't. Look, I do shit you probably can't. For real. Get you whack when I'm out of state. When I'm OT. Blood in the seat, they indicate. Finish them off with a 38. Bang. I'm not playing with them. Put some bullets in them. Tried to run, left some bullets in his denim. Damn. Yeah. I told him, please don't play with him. If I catch you riding with your homie, you'll get sprayed with him. Ski mask on, but I don't ski. Use it for drills and doing robberies. Another body found on Halloween. Don't argue with me, cause you'll get popped for what I believe. It feel like forever I've been doing dirt. Yeah, drop his top like he introvert. And when them bullets hit you, nigga, it'll probably hurt. I'm at these niggas next, Charlie Kirk. Bang. I'm not playing with them. Put some bullets in them. Tried to run, left some bullets in his denim. Damn. Yeah. I told him, please don't play with him. If I catch you riding with your homie, you'll get sprayed with him. Bang. I'm not playing with him. Put some bullets in him. Tried to run, left some bullets in his denim. Damn. Yeah. I told him, please don't play with him. If I catch you riding with your homie, you'll get sprayed with him. You'll get sprayed with him. You'll get sprayed with him.
Out, bitch, fuck what it costs. I'm in the mall, shopping, trying to tear it off. I'm getting rich, my nigga, I'ma get it off. I'm Don Julio, nigga, you smearing off. A real gangster ass nigga, you a queer and soft. A fucking boss, and I never met Rick Ross. Want me to fall, but nigga, I ain't falling off. My bitch is mad, she got all of these bitches mad. They try to copy all my swag like this shit's a fad. I'm in my bag, just trying to run this shit up. This game is really fucked up, so I keep it tucked. Got a 22, but but always on the internet saying what you gonna do. Like who you gonna rob, who you gonna shoot. We know that shit is all cap. I don't believe you. Plastic ass nigga, yeah, you see through. Like a Boeing employee, you better be cool. You better be cool for we shoot. I ain't sending no warning shots, I'ma shoot you. Blue coupe, the same color as Fruit Loops. Moon roof, VVS is in my tooth. I be shining like diamonds, big timing. I be climbing, pushing weight like a lineman. No middleman, just quarterbacking. Super stacking, super size the truck. Got a nigga smash